Yeah, 3-0. This one teacher in Ireland pulls a Jordan Peterson and he goes, "Can't do it, not gonna do it. You're not a girl." I'm not using they, them, or calling a he, a she. He's in jail.
Whoa.
Irish teacher placed on leave. No, more than leave, buddy. He refused to stay away from Wilson's hospital. Oh, yeah, so he refused to say the name, and he goes, I'm not going to not do my job because I refuse to be part of this cult. I'm Catholic. The church doesn't allow me to be part of this. It's against my religion. And they go, "You're banned." He goes, "No, I'm not banned." So he goes to his classroom. There's no one in his class. They've told the kids they can't go to his class. So he sits down. The police pick him up. I talked to an Irish guy about it today, actually. And he goes, "Oh, Americans from across the pond talking about your fucking insanity. And here it's arrived on our shores. Our green shores are now multicolored rainbows of bullshit." See, this is the problem with enabling the mentally ill. They become power hungry. Us patriarchs, us Western men, we've been dealing with power for a long time. We've had it for about 5,000 years. You guys have had it for an hour and a half. You're not good with it. You're like a toddler with a lightsaber or a blind person with a Ferrari. You're wrecking shit. Look at 3-1. Oh, this is really one of my favorite. I love Chris Plant, by the way. My car doesn't have Sirius, thank God. I never listen to Howard Stern anymore, and my life has improved. Not a lot, but Chris Plant is a great... My one pet peeve with him is the Democrats and constantly talking about the Democrats. But I thought this was funny because with this gender bullshit, right, we have men wanting to be part of the abortion debate, not because it's a woman who identifies as a man, but it's a man. And he wants to be part of the our bodies, our choice thing. We should be able to keep our babies. So men want to be part of the uterus club. And they're dominating it, just like they're dominating women's sports.
The headline from CNN, in quotes, "We're a part of this movement too," end quote. "Transgender and non-binary people say they feel excluded from the abortion fight."
Yeah.
You're mentally ill. That's the they feel excluded, and everybody. Yahoo's got the same headline, and CNN and various other papers with the same thing. Guess, abortion, transgender, non-binary. Democrats. This, 10 years ago, none of this was. The headline from
I actually
CNN.
saw this. We talked about that a few weeks ago. Remember there was that hideous guy in a dress with a wig and it said "hands off my vulva" or something?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You're not invited to a discussion about uteruses. You're invited to the discussion on abortion and the ethics of whether that's morally wrong. It is, by the way. Everyone is invited to that debate, and that's what abortion should be about, the ethics of it. Is it murder? But the specifics of like my body, my choice, that's not my side. That's the left side. But I can just tell you from afar, you shouldn't be part of that. My vulva. You don't have a vulva. If you don't have a uterus, you can't talk about this shit. You can talk about abortion, but this is... Am I making myself clear here? These trans guys, they're not really interested in abortion. They want to pretend they have pussies. Like I saw this thing, Gigi Gorgeous went to a gynecologist, and he's sitting there in the stirrups as they look at his cock, and they talk about, well, have you ever had a period? And he goes, I felt so male. It was so degrading. At this point, I would say trans men, trans women, meaning chicks with dicks, are more annoying than trans men, which is women who mutilate themselves. Don't you think? It's a close call. But with trans women, I'm just like, you're just basically a glam rocker. You're just a dude with long hair who's feminine. You're basically in the band Skid Row. You're Sebastian Bach. But with the trans woman, I'd go more like, what have you done? This is just David Bowie. You're not a woman.
Recently re-brought up to my attention when I was reading chapters from my book for my audio.
You're Dee Snider.
Chapter in particular that kind of struck a chord in me. So this story is basically
Skid Bro.
the time that I backed
But
out
with
of
the
having
women,
surgery.
with the
Usually
women trying to be men, I don't get mad. I get sad.
I'm committed.
Like let's do the NSFW bumper because I'm about to show you how they make a dick.
In
I hate this. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
I don't even know if this is a real living person's arm. If is it someone that just died? And by the way, if I donate my limbs, you may not make a penis out of my arm.